Hi everyone, for today's featured liner we're going to go to the Great Lakes and we're going to check out the Hamonic. This wonderful looking vessel was completed in 1909 for the Northern Steamship Company and in 1913 was acquired by the Canada Steamship Line and spent the rest of its years with that company. And these reconstructions are in the CSL colors. I love Great Lakes passenger vessels because they have such a unique look. And Hamonic is representative of those. Its vital statistics are as follows. Completed in 1909 and having been built by the Collingwood Shipbuilding Company, the Hamonic was 349 feet long, had a width of 50 feet, and a registered tonnage of 5,265 tons, with a quadruple expansion engine. The ship led a relatively uneventful, even pedestrian life, servicing the Sarnia Lakewood run for all of its life. However, the end for the Hamonic came on the 17th of July 1945, when it caught fire. The blaze consumed the ship, and with 400 people on board, thankfully almost everyone managed to get out and be saved, except for one crew member who unfortunately drowned. Remarkably, as this ship was close to shore, a crane operator who was operating nearby used his machine to act as a bridge to bring people on and off the ship, and thus a fair amount of passengers and crew were able to be saved by this man's quick thinking. As you can see, the fire completely consumed the ship, and having already served for over 30 years, and probably as an indicator of things to come with ships such as the Hamonic, it was decided to scrap this ship. A sad end to a grand vessel with some beautiful interiors and a distinctive look. Again, no other trade made ships like this except for the Great Lakes. A heavily refitted and modernized version in the form of the Milwaukee Clipper is still afloat and available for tours, and that ship started off its life as the Juniata, which had a very similar look and feel. Of course, the Hamonic is probably the most infamous of the passenger vessels in the Great Lakes that burnt, and we'll look at that ship further down the track. But for those who may not know a lot about Great Lake shipping, may I recommend the first of the 3 series of books, Great Lake Ships That We Remember. This is volume 1. There are 3 volumes, and the Hamonic is featured in this book on page 212. And it is a fantastic listing of famous ships that either met untimely ends or just had long careers. And for anyone who wants an introduction to Great Lakes shipping, then these 3 books are a great start. And so there you have it, a very brief introduction to the Hamonic.